Stop everything right now. That dirty 1940 wheat penny in your pocket, your jar, or your old drawer could be worth big money. I am not joking. One single cent could turn into hundreds, thousands, even life-changing value. Most people see a dark, brown, dirty coin and think it is nothing. Smart collectors see hidden treasure. Today we are talking about the 1940 wheat penny, also known as the 1940 Lincoln cent. This coin was made in a time when the world was changing fast. In 1940, the United States was still recovering from the Great Depression. War was already raging in Europe. Factories were busy. Money was tight, and millions of pennies were being made and used every single day. The front of the coin shows President Abraham Lincoln. The back shows 2 wheat stalks. That is why collectors call it the wheat penny. This design was created by Victor David Brenner and had been in use since 1909. By 1940, it was already a classic design. Now here is where it gets exciting. In 1940, the U.S. Mint made pennies in 3 places. Philadelphia made coins with no mint mark. Denver made coins with a small d under the date. San Francisco made coins with a small s under the date. Philadelphia made over 586 million coins. Denver made over 81 million. San Francisco made over 112 million. That sounds like a lot. And yes, many are common. But condition and errors can change everything. Let me shock you with a real example. A 1940 wheat penny graded MS-68 red sold at auction for more than $14,000. That is not a typo. $14,000 for 1 cent. That is big money. That is hidden treasure. That is life-changing value for the right coin. So how do you know if your dirty 1940 penny is special? First, check the date. It must clearly say 1940. The numbers should be sharp. If the date is weak or almost gone, the value drops. If the numbers are strong and clear, that is a good sign. Next, look under the date. Do you see a small letter? No letter means Philadelphia. A small d means Denver. A small s means San Francisco. The 1940 s can be very valuable in high grades. The 1940 d can be valuable with certain errors. Now let us talk about color. This is very important. Copper coins change color over time. Collectors use 3 main color labels: brown, and red. Brown means the coin has turned dark over time. Red-brown means it still has some red shine mixed with brown. Red means most of the original bright copper color is still there. Red coins bring the most big money. If your dirty coin still shows bright red under light, do not clean it. Cleaning a coin can destroy its value fast. Many people have taken a coin worth thousands and turned it into a $1 coin by cleaning it. Dirt does not always mean damage. Sometimes dirt protects the surface. Now here comes another surprise. The 1940 D wheat penny has repunched mint mark varieties. This means the D mint mark was punched into the die more than once. If you look with a magnifying glass, you might see a shadow or doubling around the D. These are called RPMs, or repunched mint marks. Some of these can sell for $50, $100, even $300 depending on condition. That is big money for a tiny detail. Take a close look at the mint mark. Use a 5x or 10x magnifier. Do you see extra lines? Do you see doubling? If yes, you may have hidden treasure in your hand. There are also double die varieties for 1940 pennies. A double die is different from machine doubling. True double dies show strong, clear separation in letters or numbers. Look at the words, "In God We Trust." Look at "Liberty." Look at the date. If you see clear doubling that looks like 2 images slightly apart, that coin could be worth hundreds or more. Even circulated coins can have value. In lower grades, a 1940 wheat penny may be worth 10 cents to 50 cents. In extremely fine condition, it may be worth $5 to $15. In about uncirculated condition, it may be worth $20 to $40. But when you move into mint state, especially with red color, the value can jump into hundreds or thousands. That jump is where big money lies. Let us talk about errors again. Check the rim of your coin. Is it complete and strong, or is part of the design cut off? Some 1940 pennies were struck off center. If you have a coin that is 10% or 20% off center and the full date is still visible, it could sell for $100 to $500. Bigger off-center errors can sell for even more. Look for lamination errors. These look like cracks or peeling metal on the surface. Lamination errors happen when the metal strip had problems before the coin was struck. These can sell from $20 to several $100s depending on size and condition. Look for die cracks. These appear as raised lines across the coin. Some collectors love strong die cracks. If part of the rim looks thick or raised like a blob, that may be a cut error. Bold cut errors can sell for $100 or more. Now here is something very important. A 1940 penny should be made of 95% copper. It should not stick to a magnet. If your 1940 penny sticks to a magnet, something is very wrong in a good way. That could mean a rare wrong planchet error. While steel cents are famous from 1943, any 1940 penny struck on the wrong metal would be extremely rare and could be worth tens of thousands. That would be true life-changing value. Always weigh your coin if you can. A normal 1940 wheat penny weighs about 3.11 grams. If the weight is very different, that could mean an error. Now let us talk about grading in simple terms. Look at Lincoln's cheek and jaw. Are they flat and smooth from wear, or still rounded and detailed? Look at the wheat lines on the back. Are the lines clear and sharp, or worn flat? More detail means higher grade. Higher grade means more big money. Good lighting is important. Tilt the coin under a lamp. Look for shine. Look for scratches. Look for spots. Original coins with no cleaning and no damage are worth more. Here is another exciting fact. Many collectors still find 1940 wheat pennies in circulation. They search bank rolls and coin jars every week. That means hidden treasure is still out there. These coins are not locked away in museums. Some are still mixed with modern pennies. And for collectors in the UK, do not ignore US wheat pennies. During World War II, many American coins traveled overseas with soldiers. They ended up in collections across Britain. You might find one in an old tin or family box. Imagine this simple story. You are cleaning out a drawer. You find a small bag of old coins. Inside is a dark 1940 penny. You almost toss it back. But you remember to check the color. Under light, you see bright red shine. The details are sharp. You send it for grading. Weeks later, it comes back as MS-67 red. Suddenly, that 1-cent coin is worth thousands. That is the thrill of coin collecting. That is why we search. The difference between a common penny and a hidden treasure can be very small. A tiny mint mark. A small doubling. A bit of red color. A strong strike. These small details create big money. Never rush. Never clean. Never assume a coin is worthless just because it is dirty. That dirty 1940 wheat penny has history. It passed through hands during a tense time in the world. It may have bought bread, candy, or a newspaper. It survived more than 80 years. And today, it could be waiting to change your life. Right now, somewhere, someone is spending one without looking. Do not let that be you. Go check your jars, check your drawers, check your old albums. Look at every 1940 wheat penny closely. Search for mint marks. Search for errors. Search for red color. Search for that hidden treasure and life-changing value. Because big money is not always loud. Sometimes it is quiet. Sometimes it is dirty. Sometimes it is just 1 cent. And your next penny could be the one.